Hi everyone, welcome again to our new talk of the software testing. In this session, I will explain you the important questions which is asked at the time of interview for software testing. So at the end, I will explain you the bonus tips which will help you for cracking the interview. For those who are new to this channel, consider subscribing and pressing bell icon for latest update. So what happened when we are preparing for the software testing question answers? At the time we are stuck which all questions should be prepared for the interview. So there is no limitations for that. It's totally dependent on the job descriptions and the interviewer who is going to ask the questions. But here I have listed 30 questions which will definitely asked at the time of interview, and most of the interviewer are asking these questions for software testing. So for complete understanding, please be available from start to end of this tutorial. So let's begin with this. First question is asked by the interviewer is, what is software testing life cycle? And might be different one. What is software testing? So whenever we are considering as a software testing, we are certifying the application, and that application should be defect free. What we can call as defect is nothing but is not matching with the business requirement document. Then when you will take the name or terminology which is used for the software testing, definitely next question arises on that. So what is BRD or business requirement document? So these document contains the complete set of application or the detail of application, how should be built, which all components should be included, or what's the functionality of this. That document should be approved by all the stakeholders. Next, what is defect or bug? So defect or bug is nothing but that should not a part of business requirement document, or that should not a part of your application. Just like if developer or the product owner wants to build the application which will not show the images, and whatever application or build you have received that contains the images at front, so that is a bug for you. So whatever functionality is not asked or not relevant to your application is called as defect or bug. So there is a two different words, but defect and bug is the same thing. So what is defect life cycle? So you have to explain the complete procedure. Even if you are explaining, you can give the example of that. So software testing will contains the real life example you can introduce, just like if we are explaining software testing life cycle or defect life cycle. So whenever you are explaining with the defect life cycle, just you have found the defect on your WhatsApp application which contains the or the video you have found. Just take an example of that, like WhatsApp video calling. If you are doing video call with the one-to-one or one-to-many, 4 or 5 whatever features is available based on that. So if you are doing video calling feature on WhatsApp and you found the video is not clear, you're getting glitches in between that, so that must be because of the network or because of the application. If your network quality is good, other application is working fine, then that is a defect. So for that you can give the example. You should raise the defect, means new, then it is assigned, then move to the next state, that is development fix. After fixing, that state will become fix. Then again it is assigned to the tester for testing purpose. If that defect is closed or functionality is working proper, tester will verify, validate it and close it. If that defect is still open, he will reopen the defect and assign back to the developer. So this is the loop unless and until defect is not fixed. The next question is, what is traceability matrix? That is a fourth question. Traceability matrix is contain the test case mapping of your, I've already created session based on this application in my previous session, but you can use this session for your guide or for, you can see that, what you can see that, yes. So whenever you are watching this session, you can refer these as a re-preparation, or you can see that you are going through all the question all together. It will take around 20 minutes for completing this. Next is, what is verification and validation? This different questions are also asked based on that. You can get the question from the interviewer, just like differences between verification and validation. So you should prepare with that. So I've already created session on verification and validation, or difference between verification and validation in my earlier session. For complete understanding or in the deep dive, you can refer that. But verification is nothing but verifying the application or document or what is the feature available. Validation is just like, take an example of login page, and if you are entering username and password and that is validated, then you are able to log in. Otherwise you are not able to log in with that. The next question arises on the white box testing and black box testing. So white box or black box testing are majorly asked by the interviewer, so you should be prepared with that. Defect reporting tool. So defect reporting tool will have Jira, Mantis, HPALM, Rally. You can give example of that. If they will ask the terminology, better you have to prepare with one application. I have already created one session. I will create the session based on defect reporting tool in my further session. So you can watch that as well. For defect reporting tool, defect reporting tool will have different terminology, different tab option, different menu option. So you should be ready with the any one application and you can explain them in detail. Test case management tool, which all test case management tool you have used, that different question arises on that, how you can report it, that how you can add that, what is the criticality of any test cases. So these all questions will be asked on the test case management tool. Again, HPLM and Rally, you can use it for the test case management tool. Many of the organizations or small or startup company are using Excel based application. So wherever you are going for that, you can get ready with the one test case template Excel sheet or either any application where test cases are managed. How to write the test cases? So you should be ready with this question, just like if I am using Gmail and Gmail is having several features, just I am testing on inbox. So my inbox will have test cases, just like inbox should be available in left panel. Then when I am clicking on the inbox, all the contents are listed with the detail. When I am selecting with the different detail, that should be available in proper data, just like to, send, BCC or CC, then the main body of that, signature of that, if any attachment, that should be available for me. Send and receive should be working. So these all test cases we can include in inbox. Feature of Gmail. What are the different labels or test labels? So you can take in or provide the white box, black box, then different other terminology. You can do functionality, functional testing, non-functional testing. These all you can add it. Elements of test cases. So main elements is test case ID, then test case description, then precondition, expected result, steps, test case steps, status, and many more organizations adding several other fields like comments, test data. So it's totally dependent on the application, which application you are working or which application you are writing the test cases. What is test plan, test strategy, I have already explained these two in detail in my previous session. If you want to have a look, you can have a look. I will also provide the link in my description tab. So test plan is a complete plan of your test case, how you are going to execute, what is entry and exit criteria, what all testing you are going to be done for that specific project, then environment you are using, which all database or server details, everything will be included in test plan. How is your test strategy? Test strategy is nothing but the preparation of your testing. So just like when development team or business team has announced that we are going to develop this application, that time your test strategy will be ready, or within 4 to 5 days, and totally dependent on the how much time they are going to provide testing team to prepare the test strategy. What is the differences between test scenario, test cases and test scripts? So test scenario is basic that in one test scenario there is a various test cases. Test script is totally written by any programming language. Test cases just like to verify inbox, to verify video calling feature, to verify email account. So these all are included in the test cases. Just like we are taking an example of test scenario. So there are 5 features. You can take in one example of email system. One application will contain 5 features, just like one login, second inbox, third draft, fourth sent, and fifth you can take an example of calendar. So one feature will have one scenario or multiple scenario, just like to verify login page. Login page will have different test cases or multiple or several test cases, just like to check username, to check password, to check submit button, then logo of the company, then several other tabs are also available, just like a title page or menu options, then footer links are also available, then there's some copyright. So these all will be included in one test scenario. So this is the difference between test cases and test scenarios and the test scripts. Regression versus retesting. Most and major organizations are asking about these questions, so you should be ready with that. I've already created one session on this as well in detail, but here I will explain you in short. Regression is nothing but testing whole application after any defect fix. Retesting is nothing but whenever we have found any defect and that defect is fixed, we are checking that defect is working properly or not. So that is the retesting. Let's move to the another 15 set of questions. Difference between smoke and sanity, that is also majorly asked, or you can say twice and thrice important question of retesting and smoke and sanity. What is integration testing? So integration testing is nothing but there are several developers which they are developing on different components. After developing all these small components, one person who is going to integrate that application. After integration, all the links, all the URLs are working properly or not. Whenever we are clicking on any functionality that is redirecting to the next page or not, these all are comes under integration testing. Alpha and beta testing. Alpha testing is nothing but testing before or testing at pre-release state. Beta testing is testing before going to the production. There are two terminology, pre-release and pre-production. Pre-release is nothing but that application is not yet certified. Beta testing is almost certified, but for the performance of the application, there are several beta customer or internal customers are using that application. It's called as beta testing. What is agile methodology? Nowadays, very important question at the time of interview. Many of the organizations are looking for the agile testing or agile methodology, so they will must ask this question. It's totally on the dependent on the organization to organization. So agile testing is nothing but we are checking the application or the product on every steps rather than waiting at the end of the application should be completed. We are testing in between that. So small chunk or small build we are receiving based on the functionality and testing on every steps. What is different method of testing? You can also explain on different methods just like functionality, non-functional testing, compatibility testing, compliance testing, security testing. These are parts of software testing or different methods of testing. Priority versus severity is a very important question asked at the defect level. So just like whenever we are raising any defect, there are two fields are available. One is priority and one is severity. Priority is how critical that defect. The order of priority is blocker, critical, or you can say blocker, major, medium and low. So these are, so how critical it is impacting to any functionality or any functionality is not at all working is a blocker defect. Just like if you are considering an example of the email system and your inbox messages are not populating, that is the blocker defect for that email system. Severity is how critical that defect to be fixed or how soon that defect will be picked for the fixing. Is though both are different terminology but they are having relation with that. What is load and stress? Basically that is the part of performance testing. It will ask the question based on that. What is software testing is also a beginner level question which I have already explained. Why we will need testing? To certifying the application or to declare that application is defect free or that application is pertaining or meeting the standards. Compatibility testing is mostly done for all iOS compatibility or browser compatibility when we are working with the web based application. So if one application is working on the Google Chrome web browser, that should also work in the Internet Explorer, totally dependent on the development side. So mostly all the web based applications should be supported with all browsers or all operating system as well. So that is a part of compatibility testing. Security testing is also very much important when we are entering with or when we are dealing with the payment system or login credential. So security testing should be done. So these all questions should be asked for the experts level or senior testers. What is integration testing? I have already covered in previous slide. UAT is user acceptance testing, that is done by end user who is going to use that application. Automation testing. Nowadays many of the organizations are asking about the automation testing, even though if you are preparing or if you are entering for the manual testing position, then also many of the organizations are asking for the knowledge of automation testing, where there are various tools which will not demand any programming language, which you can prefer for the automation. That is a just drag and drop activity. You have to do the configuration part, which will help you to raise one point or raise your resume or raise the chances of selection. Some of the questions are asked by the or asked for the experts, not for the beginner level. Just like I will highlight here, test plan, test strategy, then traceability matrix. These all are reporting concepts. Then next slide, priority and severity, then agile methodology, then load and stress. These are all questions are asked for the senior tester, not for the fresher level. But when if you have the knowledge of this, well and good. Otherwise if you don't know the answer of that, try to give it. Otherwise don't provide the answer or useless contents. Let's jump to the bonus tips. prefer from the online courses. Very of online sites are available or YouTube channels. So even if you know you don't go outside, watch my all the videos of the software testing, you will definitely become an expert. I've covered all the components or all the feature or functionality which will asked at the time or which will require at the time of working as well. I've included real time example and I've tried to explain each and every concept with the example. Writing test cases on at least one application will help you to get selected. Just like I've explained, I will explain one session after this, which will contain only defect reporting or which will contain test case management tool. But here I will tell you there are various tools available, but globally some of the tools are accepted. You can say that HPLM for test case management tool and defect reporting tool, you can use it. Then Rally or Agile Center, you can say that. So Rally and Agile Center is same, so you can prefer that. If you are looking for only defect reporting tool, Jira is the best part, or it is globally accepted. Most of the organization are using that. You can use it for the trial version. It's available, you can create an account and you can use it. So whatever content you are explaining, give the real life example. Even if you are explaining the priority and severity or writing test cases or how to write the test cases, you can take an example or explain that the list of test cases will be available for the real life example. Prepare application testing or format. Just like you can take the example of some application and write the test cases or test that application for your own understanding, you will get to improve that. Be confident at the time of explanation. You can explain what you know or with the confidence level. Some of the interviewer are confusing or raising some questions or doubting on your answer. Even if your answer is right, stick to your words even if they are trying to divert with you. Apart from that, there are several other questions are also available, but it will help you when you watch my all the previous session. You need to prepare apart from that. This is all about that. If you think any other questions should be included here, please comment in the comment section so that it will help for them who is preparing or who is going for interview. So that's all about software testing questions or at the time of preparation. Hope you understand it. If you have any queries or comment, please comment in the comment section so that I will check and revert with the resolution. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel for the latest update. Thank you.